Hello
Yeah, it's seventh level.
and
Yeah.
welcome back.
A nice level.
You guys will be chilling for a little bit, hopefully soon.
One can hope.
But as of this current moment, last we had left off, our wonderful little party of adventurers had made their way to Freereach to attend a ball of which one interesting individual, a tattoo artist named Lakara, would be attending. They were sent to kind of investigate and determine if there was any sort of link that she could have to Jadoran, a rival of Syraxis. And they did. They made their way to the city. They infiltrated the ball, of which unfortunately had been the starting grounds of a ritual. After a hard fought battle, unfortunately, the party was not able to kill her before the ritual went through. And as such, nearing the end of what had previously happened, a echo had shouted, had kind of almost unleashed itself upon the entirety of the continent. And within your minds, within your ears, you could very clearly hear in Elvish, though maybe a slightly older variant that could almost be attributed to Sylvan, it said that the first seal had been undone. We pick up with our party just outside of this venue, of which even glancing inside is terrifyingly difficult to do, as there is just this insane amount of carnage, of gore that is just littering the entirety of this once beautiful and pristine marble and wooden floor. Even glancing around at the people who had managed to make it out of the room, you see very, well, a large amount of them currently bleeding from their nostrils or clutching their heads, almost as if they have this massive migraine going on. And very much the same can be said of all of you, though the injuries you had suffered did not seem to be nearly as horrid. In the area around, you see many folks gathered, and in that moment, Zane, give me a perception check.
Oh boy.
Can I just say, by the way, really glad we're not playing Call of Cthulhu, because this would be immediate madness. Like the
Oh,
amount of dead bodies in this fucking room.
absolutely. You know what? Give me a Constitution saving throw, everyone.
Hey, whoa, we're not
Zane.
playing Call of Cthulhu. Whoa.
Do I need
No,
do
you're
I
not
need
gonna
to
get a madness. You're not gonna get a madness. You'll be
Jake, out of curiosity, considering my past, do I
God.
need to?
Yeah, I would still think so.
All right.
At these.
Roll one for Reggie as well, if you could.
Oh no.
I'm gonna roll one for some other folks. Okay.
Damn, Reggie, damn.
I love how I am actually doing the best. Aside from Reggie, I'm doing the best out of everyone.
Zane, you, as well as several other people around you, begin to just kind of like look within the interior of the room and realize what had happened. You see a bunch of them, like the actual civilians, some of the guards, like they go pale in the face. One of them actually throws up onto the ground, and you realize that there's, like, this is fucked up to say the very least. There's thousands of corpses that litter the interior of it, the majority of which his head is completely removed. These beautiful gowns, some of them still glittering in this kind of macabre dance of light, it's not a pretty sight to say the very least. I'm going to say that you are going to be frightened of this specific scene for at the very least the next 10 minutes. However, the rest of you battle through it without too much of an issue, and you can see Reggie, he looks pale, but he's not, at this moment his mind seems to be on something else. Zane, you see, sitting atop one of the buildings, two individuals. The ones that you had seen before. Seemingly ones that had disappeared at the beginning when this event had started. One of them is kneeling across the edge of the threshold of a roof nearby, their mask still very much on, but almost this sinister look that seems to be radiating off of their body language. While the one next to them seems to stand tall and kind of proud. One of them is a woman, from as far as you can tell. And as soon as you kind of even remotely glance in their direction, I'm going to need you to give me a stealth check.
Okay.
It is the two elves that you had spotted that were of your house. You managed to very quickly find some cover and duck completely behind it, but there is this sweat that seems to that drenches the back of your clothes even through this relatively cold evening, because as of right now, for some reason, the warmness that is typically keeping the Lord's Ward warm no longer seems to be present. The rest of you can also now give me a perception check. This is for everyone. Zane, you would have to roll. I would say that you wouldn't have to roll again, because you would also spot this with that high of a roll. Okay. You all immediately in that moment, all save Syraxis, kind of glance around and realize there is something wrong. There is this stillness and horror to the air, and the snow that had been previously drifting down is now stopped. Glancing up, there was previously a beautiful, clear, starry night that you could have seen. Glancing up at the two beautiful moons, but at this current moment, there is an odd amount of cloud cover. No, it's not clouds, it's something else. Something is covering up the majority of the night sky. And you can see movement, shifting, changes, as these small orange trickles of light begin to rain down from the city, from the skies above. I need everyone to give me a dexterity saving throw. That's not the right one.
Oh,
Oh, buddy.
I'm just staring up. I'm not reacting. I'm just looking up.
Okay. Oh man. That's not good. Because all of you, what's the fireball's damage? Is it 86?
Yes.
All of you takes 20. Those of you who failed, the DC was 13. Take 27 points of fire damage. Eclipse, you take half. I believe Syraxis, you also take half because you are resistant. I think that would be it. You. Oh, actually, no. Sorry, Zane, you would also
Zane.
take half because
Yeah,
you also
Zane
used
saved.
Madness to save. If you, you can use the absorb elements. Actually,
Can he though? He rolled a 1.
You're
did
right.
roll a 1.
can I use it?
You can, yeah.
I'm surprised, right? So
I think you would be surprised. You wouldn't have your reaction in that moment, unfortunately. So you wouldn't be
Okay.
able to use absorb elements. But
I'm still gonna die here.
as soon as you all see this, you realize that it's not a cloud. It is a swarm of creatures that are now beginning to descend from the sky as you watch the same orange explosion go off across the entirety of Free Reach.
And we see that happen across the entirety of Free Reach.
Oh, absolutely. You see it happen across the entirety of
I,
Free Reach.
if
Actually, I
that's the
will.
case, oh, go ahead.
I was just gonna ask, how long after that combat did this happen? What do you say?
Maybe about 30 seconds.
Would I still have my immunity to fire?
I would say sure.
Okay, then I don't take anything. I'm just like, what was that?
Yeah, if this happens across the
I'm trying-
entirety of Free Reach, I
I'm
think
turning my camera off. It's fucking with my internet connection. Everybody is like stuttering and roboting.
Yeah, that's
Uh,
probably a good idea.
disregarding whatever is happening, I have to get to Autumn.
Yeah. Actually, give me a D100.
Oh, Jesus.
You see Autumn
Oh,
appear
that's-
on your shoulder.
What?
As you're glancing at her, she also looks, in your mind, you realize she's grown maybe about 1.5 feet.
I am confused.
I just point at her. How'd she do that?
Everyone else can see her clearly?
Oh yeah, she's right there with you. And you feel
Okay,
your
did
bond
she-
happening. She is literally on top of you right now.
What the fuck? Okay. Did she take any damage, or did this happen after the damage came through?
She didn't take any damage, no.
Okay.
You get feelings, right, from her? Or is it like
I don't think so. Let me check again.
I thought they could
I don't
communicate
think,
with you.
because I know it's not. I mean, she knows Draconic.
But you can't
Let
speak,
me. Drake is friendly. I mean, she knows the language of Draconic, so I assume she can speak Draconic.
right? Oh, actually, yeah.
Because
I will say that she can communicate haltingly with you.
I think she could. I think
Okay,
she
good.
can actually just speak Draconic.
Oh, okay, perfect.
Because it's whatever it's like, pretty much the Drake companion stat block. It has language is Draconic, so I'm assuming that just means that she could speak Draconic.
Okay, you hear in your mind, we need to leave now. Now.
All right, we need to leave now. Apparently.
You glance back behind you and you watch as this swirl of fire from behind you dissipates, and you see two casters that had been just managed to work together to prevent everybody else in the area from taking damage. Unfortunately, you guys were just out of the radius. As you watch, there's this like giant scorch mark circle around where you see Alepha and Alepha and what was her name? Fuck, I forgot.
Cynthia?
Yeah, Cynthia. Where you see Cynthia and Alepha standing, both of them basically back to back at this moment, and like there's this giant scorch mark circle around where they're standing, and like several other people around them. Unfortunately, wait, actually no, she has evasion. She's fine. Yeah.
Who, Atney?
Yeah, Atney is actually fine. Wait, why did my playlist stop working? Okay, there we go. But yeah, as you're kind of glancing towards her, and as well as several of the other people around you, they all pretty much realize the exact same thing, that you guys need to get the fuck out of there. So we are going to start, if you remember correctly, what is called a skill challenge.
No, not again. Okay, I swear to God.
Guys, we just need to pray. The gods are watching over us.
Shut up and run. Shut up and run. Shut up and run. Go. Go, 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 go,
go. As of this current moment, I will tell you right now that sorry, I need to try. I'm trying to find something. I guess it's gone. Yeah, okay, the module that I had for tracking this is gone. But it's fine. I will tell you right now that you
Jake.
guys will need 6 successes,
Jake,
Great.
quick question.
and you can only fail 4 times.
Because me
Where's
and
Sausage Token on
Zane
the
came here the other day, right?
Mhm.
And we scouted it out, and I drew a map of the fastest way out of this place.
Yes.
And to it, can it count as a singular success for a kind of pre-preparation thing?
Absolutely, I will allow that.
Let's go!
So as of
That's
currently,
we're so
making
you guys-
Steven
smart.
handy.
you guys need 6 successes, and you can only accrue 4 failures. You have 1 success, as immediately you watch as Eclipse. What do you do with the map?
Well, I just fucking pretty much take it out of my bag in full view of everyone for sure now. And I'm like, all right, so this came in handy. So Zane and I, we did this. We got to follow this now.
Yep. You see the paladin that had been previously kind of antagonizing you guys. He's also there. He also literally human shielded, basically, alongside quite a few of his companions. One of them is currently on the ground, just dead. You see that they've like kind of protected this one dwarf who had been with them, and they basically like pick her up, grab her, and they just start booking it after you guys as you guys begin to run seemingly in a direction that you are very much aware of what is going on. You glance around, and you, for those of you who live in Free Reach, give me a history check or Arcana.
So Zane.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
History check.
One guy.
Yeah. Okay. You know
Oh, good.
very much so that the Lord's word is supposed to be protected against events or attacks like this.
Uh-oh.
This shouldn't be possible.
Well, at the same time, the Lord's Word doesn't typically have giant death rituals performed inside of it.
This is also true. But as you're kind of glancing over at the actual
I would hope
walls
that's
themselves,
true.
there are these engraved runes that you can see just below the actual like walkway where you would normally see guards. You see a dozen of them just laid out, completely burning husks that are kind of like sending this acrid smell into the air. The entirety of the city is now lit up with this fire, and it is, well, it's supposed to be incredibly dark, but now it is unfortunately far too easy to see. As you begin to run in the fastest, quickest way you can to get out of the Lord's Ward, you guys manage to get your first success. But these runes that are carved just under the walkway, you can see that they are still glowing. But a lot of them are kind of like flickering on and off. With the 22 Arcana check, you would know they were overpowered. But they will probably restore themselves quickly, though you don't know how quickly.
The hell would overpower that?
Is it still
a death ritual?
Glancing upwards, you now see this swarm getting significantly closer as sorry, let me double check something. Let me check the party's perception. I think everybody has above 15 except for Reggie. Yeah. So all of you would be able to see that there is this swarm of dragons that is beginning to descend. Thankfully, from the best that you could tell, they are not actual full dragons, to the best of your knowledge, as Elefar yells out, "It's wyverns! It's fucking wyverns and kobolds!" As she is just sprinting after all of you.
They can... Okay, fire. They can do fire now, I guess.
As we run out, is there still fire elements like kind of raining down on us at the moment?
Oh, absolutely, there are still fire elements that are kind of raining down upon all of you. From
So
the best that you could tell, like, it's just kind of scattered explosions that are still happening. It was an initial giant wave of fireballs that were essentially sent down, and you had seen a bunch of explosions that had occurred in the air, but it was probably the amount that kind of overwhelmed the magical protections that were instilled upon the Lord's Ward.
so as we like kind of leave and we're like following the people that kind of have like a mapped out path basically.
So me.
Yeah, I didn't know if it was you and Zane as well also had it, but
I mean, I've got the map. He just kind of helped with it.
okay. Then yeah, as we were kind of running out, I imagine at this point Orez is probably like coming from whatever stable I left him at and is like kind of running at me. So I'm going to kind of run over to him really quick, grab the tower shield, and then basically put the sword in its sheath on my back and kind of just carry it that way and take that tower shield and position myself behind everyone and basically just use it as like a form to kind of just play defense for anything that might damage anyone here, including, I guess, the people that are also now following us. That's not the party.
Okay, cool. Yeah, you see basically everybody that had been within that giant area, the like kind of cluster of paladins, most of them kind of like almost smoking underneath the armor. One of them had, you can see like one arm is completely like just non-functional. He's just kind of like running behind them, and that arm is just kind of like limply kind of flopping around. Thankfully, it seems that a few of the civilians, as well as Alepha, and like the rest of them, are kind of just like in this small group that is just running after you guys as well. If you're going to be trying to play defense, are you trying to use any sort of particular skill to try and kind of like gather another success on this skill challenge, or are you just doing that in general to prepare for the future?
Well, I do have the defensive fighting style, so I would imagine that like I am like taking kind of an active role to defend the party and all these people. So whatever you think would fit for that in terms of a skill, I'm fine with doing.
Can you pop that into chat just so I can see what it does? It was
The defense fighting style.
Yeah, I think it was like intercept damage.
It's just
or like reduce damage or something.
Oh no, that's what Reggie has. I just have. Right? Well, no. So Reggie has, I think, intercept. Yeah.
Oh, defense is
plus
1 AC.
No, I just had +1 AC. Is all it is. Okay. It's whenever you're using a shield or armor, you get a +1 to your AC.
Oh, you have the normal defense one. Okay.
Yeah, it's just the baseline one. Okay. Yeah. No, that's Reggie has it.
Okay.
Interceptor, I believe is what it's called.
All right. Yeah, both you and Reggie. He also has.
Yeah, I was about to say Reggie could also probably.
Also like standing at the back, doing everything within their power to kind of like help out. And yeah. Is there anything that you guys are specifically trying? Because you guys are just currently running out. You are almost at the edge of the Lord's Ward. You see the runes kind of flicker back, and in that brief moment, just before it flickers back, another wave comes down. I need all of you to give me another dexterity saving throw. I will say. Sorry, go ahead.
Zane would be. Zane would be running with Cynthia, or like he would be trying to like get her, and like rushing her. So he would be trying to protect her.
Okay. Hey Jake. Yeah. Prior to this next bit, I'm going to do some healing.
I would also like to do that.
Yeah, sure.
Can I do something for this wave? Can I intercept them with my spells? So can I use like catapults and magic missiles to hit them in the air?
Okay, so you're going to try and intercept the ones that are specifically above you, right? To prevent, so you guys don't have to make the save. All right, yeah, you can certainly try. I will say that if you succeed on this, you will get 1 success on the skill challenge, as well as preventing anyone from having to roll.
I'm going to give him a bardic inspiration on that.
I will need you to give me a spell casting check with your
intelligence check.
Yes, just an intelligence check. My music is not shuffling and it's pissing me off.
Okay, just an intelligence check. Let me see.
You've got a D8.
Ooh.
You can re-roll that since it's a skill check.
Oh, yeah,
true.
Because of bardic, because of the college.
Motor potential.
Oh.
No,
not the ability pack.
The bardic inspiration.
Okay.
Yeah.
I thought you meant okay.
Okay.
Oh,
see, look at that.
Much better.
Okay. I was gonna tell you the DC was 16, but you're good. You're actually good. Okay, 13 with an 8 that gets you to 21. You are actually okay. And you guys watch as Celestio just basically grabs a bunch of rocks from the ground, catapults them upwards, uses a bunch of different spells to essentially dissipate this fireball that is coming straight towards your group and the various different people who are kind of surrounding you. It's not just them. It's it's Cynthia, it's Alepha, Atney's also with them. You do see the crow kind of like disguised man is also just like at the edge of the group. He's running with you, but you don't know when he joined.
This motherfucker.
Okay,
I'm
this
gonna burn
is
like 3 spells to do this.
Yeah, feel free to like you guys have a very brief moment where you can kind of like heal and get everything set up, because you watch as the doors of the kind of Lord's Ward is already swung open. There isn't much to, you know, be able to run through it, because as you glance out onto the other side, you see that the entirety of Free Reach is on fire. Half of the entire city is out running about. There are people screaming, scrambling everywhere, just trying to do everything within their power to stay alive, running from this crowd of creatures that are now descending from the air. You see, maybe in the actual ratio of them, that 90% of it is kobolds. It's not as densely packed as you had initially thought they were. They were just relatively close above you, kind of blotting out the sky. But there is still a really large, significant amount of them that is kind of overrunning the entirety of the city. You see kobolds running around, just slicing people to bits. And give me a perception check, all of you, with disadvantage.
By the way, Kay, that 16 is your healing.
Oh, heck yeah. Thank you. Saving me.
Shift or alt, I never remember.
It is shift with advantage, control for disadvantage.
Control, thank you. Oh, bro.
Oh, that's okay.
Oh,
11,
there you go. There we go, Emily.
Okay, that's 11 points of healing to Zane.
Thank you.
Also, how many actions could we have taken in that time? You said we had a short window.
I would have said that you guys could probably take like 2 or 3 different actions if you wanted to.
Well, that's
okay.
my 3 then.
Okay.
Okay.
Gonna use a few things.
Yeah, go for it.
If people are kind of like stopping and taking a rest, I suppose to help.
I don't think you guys are stopping to take a rest. I'm pretty sure you're doing this while you're running, right?
Yeah, and the two, you know, when everyone's like healing up and shit. Obviously not having a map past this point, I guess to help out the progress further, I would like to, after coming out of the Lord's Ward, maybe like climb one of the nearby buildings and just try to perceive what might be like the safest way through all of this fucking mess.
Okay, give me a perception check. I will tell you right now, because of how much fire there is, you are trying to get a little bit of a better vantage point, so you get a little bit of a bonus for that. However, because there's so much fire, because there's so much shit happening, because there's so much like chaos, I will tell you that it is going to be a very difficult DC. It is going to specifically be 19 or higher to pass.
Okay.
Is that healing word to me?
But you said there was a bonus for it?
Yeah, the bonus is, but that gets canceled out by the difficulty of all.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I account for it. It would have been 20 if you hadn't gotten.
Let's go. Come on, you got this. Let's go.
Okay.
Let's go.
Okay.
We have 3 successes so far and 0 failures. 3 success of the 6 required of 4 failures. All right. At this current moment, yeah, without too much of an issue, you kind of sprint up the sides of one of these buildings, grab the side, pull yourself up, and you manage to kind of get a brief window where the smoke, this fire, this dust and embers just kind of clears up for a brief moment, and you notice that while the central main street that kind of traverses the majority of Free Reach, all the way from the center of the Lord's Ward all the way out into like the slums and the various areas underneath are incredibly packed. You see maybe hundreds, maybe thousands of different people just trying to scramble. Some of them are fighting back. Some of them are just kind of like running away from these kobolds. You see like in the distance what appears to be one of the wyverns getting taken down, while on the other side you can see like a wyvern just swiping its tail and like it just vivisects maybe half a dozen people in one instance. And there is just this singular, clear-ish path that allows you through. And you manage to communicate it to everybody else as everybody else runs down, grabs everything, and just begins to fucking sprint. I need all of you to give me a Constitution saving throw. If more than half of you fail on a DC 13, you will get a failure.
DC 13 con save, huh?
Yes. Does Reggie count for this or no?
Reggie does count for this.
Okay.
He's part of the group.
Okay.
If Reggie fails this,
let's go.
Wouldn't count actually, because it would have been rounded down anyways. So you guys don't get a success, but you don't get a failure because of this. However, as you guys are all kind of running through the city, horribly out of breath, this choking fire surrounding all the rest of you, it is dangerous. It is horrendous, and you have a very brief moment as you guys clear some of these streets and kind of wander away from the more populated areas to potentially get the hell out of the city. You realize that there is this group of what appears to be maybe even like scouts or like creatures or something that is directly in front of you that is blocking your way. You have 3 successes so far. You have 4 failures to get. You need 6 to succeed.
I'm going to slap them with a hypnotic pattern.
Okay, you are going to slap them with a hypnotic pattern. In this specific case, I will say that you will have to roll, and whatever you roll on your spellcasting check will be the actual check against theirs. Actually, no, you know what? Because it's a different type of spell and you are doing an entirely different thing, I'll allow this. But yeah, you know what? Sure. I will say that the DC for this specifically is it's a lower DC because they're not particularly smart. The DC is 13. If you succeed on this, you get a success. If you don't, just let me finish. If you don't,
yes,
you will enter a combat.
Okay, do I roll? So I roll charisma plus my proficiency, yes?
No, just your charisma.
Okay.
You just meet it. In the very briefest of windows, the rest of you watch as you're sprinting up. One of them turns their heads. Darcy, you snap your fingers. What does it look like when you're casting your hypnotic pattern again?
Briefly above all of these creatures, a strange winding, weaving pattern appears above them all of a glowing silver and purple. And as they turn to look at us, suddenly threads shoot down and enter into their heads, and they just go completely stupid.
Okay, yeah. And all of them just begin to almost either like fold and look like these puppets that are being puppeted, as like some of their limbs just kind of bend in strange ways, though not necessarily hurting them, but definitely keeping them in check for the very briefest of moments as you guys run through. As all of you manage to kind of skirt this opening, this clearing, this square that they were all kind of watching, you notice as the wyvern that is kind of standing at the very top of the building like snaps these strings completely off of itself and just screeches. You have 4 successes, so far 0 failures, as you are
They do not get to make any saves afterwards.
Oh, yeah, no, I'm saying that because you barely succeeded, they're still like, this is after the minute has passed. Like,
okay, fair enough.
It would have taken you a little bit to run through the square, but this would cinematically.
Oh, I can also make it extended, so it's 2 minutes.
Okay, yeah. Then, regardless, you hear the scream, the screech of this wyvern behind you. So maybe as you're kind of running away to the point where you can no longer see them.
Yes.
You guys have 4 successes and 0 failures so far. As you are continuing to skirt out of the city, you manage to make it to the edge of the commons. At the very edge of the commons, you see this massive wall, maybe about 15 foot high, where you can see a lot of set of stairs on your side to get up on top of the wall, but not a lot of stuff on the other side. And as you're kind of like climbing this, you see dozens and dozens of other people all kind of crowding around you. All of them are just trying to make this mad scramble, mad dash over the top of this actual wall, and it is difficult to kind of even push through some of these crowds because the wall is kind of where a lot of them begin to congregate. A lot of them just trying to skirt and push us alongside the edge, just trying to get the fuck out of this city. I'm going to need at least 2 of you to succeed on a DC 17 perception check to ensure that your group doesn't get separated.
Can I try something before we do that?
Oh yeah, sure.
Can I attempt? I know this is going to be incredibly difficult, and it's probably going to be a failure. However, can I try to get people organized? People that have weapons, capable of defending those that do not have weapons. Basically, just make this evacuation actually organized. Not slow it down, but make it so that the people who cannot defend themselves are actually getting through, and it's just like a defensive retreat as opposed to just a mad mob of everything.
I will say yes, you can definitely attempt that. I will say give me a persuasion check. The DC for this is going to be really high. One, you need to make yourself heard. Two, you can definitely sense that not a lot of people are probably going to be listening to just one person's voice. There is so many difficulties combating you right at this moment that I will set the DC at 25.
Anybody got thaumaturgy?
Can I thaumaturgy his voice? I do have thaumaturgy.
Sure. I'll say you can thaumaturgy
Cool.
his voice. Why not?
Cool.
I will say that the 25 drops to a 23.
Okay.
That's still rough.
It's not going to be easy. These people, like, getting a large amount of panicked people to listen to you in a moment of desperation and horrors. Yeah, the people do not listen to you. There's a few people who try and begin to kind of like form this line almost. There's a few of these guards that kind of bring out weapons and try and help out as much as possible. But unfortunately, it's just the immediate area around you. And the rest of the people are too much of a hurry. They're too desperate for survival that it is unfortunately...
It's still something. Still something.
It's a little bit of helpful, but unfortunately, you guys have accrued one failure as of this current moment. However, I would still need all of you to give me a perception check. I need at least 2 people to roll above a 16 so that you guys are remaining together. Never mind, you're fine. Fucking Jesus Christ.
Okay.
Let's go!
You do not accrue any failures for this, or you do not gain any successes for this. However, with the help of Eclipse and with the help of Zane, you guys just managed to kind of like immediately round yourselves together. Saros is kind of backing it up and making sure that all of this entirety of the group is with each other. From what you can see, at the very least, Eclipse, Zane, and Saros can see it, is that Atney is still with you. However, the crow-masked man is not. He is gone.
Oh well.
But this group kind of continues onwards, kind of shuffling over the wall, piling and driving yourselves over it. You manage to land on the other side. You're outside of the commons now. And now all it is just essentially shanty towns, places where it's scrungily put together in a difficult and almost maze-like set of patterns and structures. And you also see dozens of buildings kind of on fire, burning, and behind you hear more explosion. This is the screech of wyverns and more people screaming their lungs out. Some of them ended abruptly, while others are just kind of trying everything that they can to get the hell out of here. You see that Cynthia and Alepha are both like literally just blasting the first things that they see that like are try and make any sort of contact with you. Like everybody amongst you, I'm guessing, is just like doing everything they can to protect the party against these creatures. You have 4 success, 1 failure. What is your next move? Is there anybody that is trying something else?
I can try something here.
Sure. Yeah.
You said we're kind of like in an open area.
No. You are very much in a closed off area. There's tons of alleys and kind of back mazes.
Okay.
It is
We're in the slums
and disoriented place. You can definitely tell that the slums were built up as it was required, essentially. All the buildings, almost everything is kind of ramshackle, barely put together. So many of them have tumbled down from just the initial shock of the ground being hit with these explosions here and there, that it is nearly impossible to properly get out. Like, it's rough out here.
Andy, Kool-Aid man.
Yeah, so what I'll do is given that Darcy tried to like kind of yell and get these people coordinated and whatnot, I will, since we're kind of in this somewhat new environment, I'm going to kind of rush to the front, and since I'm probably the most imposing and biggest figure, I'm going to basically put on my soldier voice and just shout to basically try and rally everyone to like either, I guess, inspire them or put the fear of God into them for the moment. That way they can get their shit together. And if needed, like I'm also, if you'll allow it, I can expend a use of one of my superiority die to do like, since I have menacing strike, to like
I don't
add
have a
on
bardic
to the
regardless.
check if needed.
You know what? I will say that you could definitely do that. You could roll me an intimidation check with either your strength mod or your charisma mod. It's your choice. The DC is still going to be the DC is still going to be very difficult, even with all of that. And I will allow you to use your superiority dice for this specifically. However, if you use your superiority die, there is the chance that either some people either attack you out of fear, or there is a chance that some of these people might just do something that you might not want. The DC, as of this current moment, because there is a little bit less people on the other side of the wall, is 21.
Okay. And did I get a inspiration from someone?
No.
Yeah, I gave you a bardic.
Oh, sorry, you got a bardic
okay.
and you got thaumaturgy, which is why the DC is 21.
Okay.
Slightly lower because less people.
Then yeah, I am proficient in intimidation, so I'll just roll an athletics check to use my strength.
Go for it.
Oh, never mind.
Didn't fucking need it.
You don't even have
I'll
to
hold
use
on to the bardic for later.
Your bardic or your menacing strike superiority die. As you just bark out these orders, you see these people around you absolutely start shitting their pants, but then immediately realize, oh, it's a dragonborn. It's not one of the things that are attacking us.
Yeah, like I'll point at like the guards or the paladins or whatever, and basically just start like going into sergeant mode and just issuing orders to like the capable people.
Yeah,
and also like
they
just
begin to
basically
listen to
getting
you
the
because they realize this is a shit situation. They want to survive. You kind of vaguely know what you're doing. At the very least, you got them out of the Lord's Ward. You got them out of the Commons. They're gonna listen at least somewhat. You manage to kind of like file everyone around you, even though some of the a lot of the civilians begin to kind of listening as well. You see quite a few of them have picked up these like crude shit bows that they probably use for like hunting. Some of them have like fucking kitchen knives in their hands. There's a bunch of them who are just like holding whatever and anything that they can kind of get together, and they're just forming this like large giant circle of just people that are kind of like joining you guys as much as possible to kind of get out of the city. It's relatively well formed, and it's so much faster than the horrible disorganized mess that you had been in previously as you guys begin to expedite your way out of the city. Give me a perception check, all of you. You do not accrue any failures or successes from succeeding this or failing this. However, you did get a success because of because of Syraxis. So you guys have
we're at 5 and 1.
Success, 1 failure. You need 6 or 4. As of this current moment. Okay, so I think Eclipse is the only one who would see it. Yeah, Eclipse will be the only one who would see it. Off in the distance, far back behind you, as you're kind of like climbing on top of one of these buildings to try and look around to see if there's any other safe paths to continue kind of guiding this group, you glance backwards into the actual city proper, and you see 2 figures. One of which, actually, give me a history check.
Oh, Jesus. Sure thing, bud.
You recognize him. It's 10 was the DC. It is Lord Van Bloom, who is currently floating maybe about 150 feet in the air, engaged with what appears to be a rather large dragon. Like a rather large, almost like sapphire-covered dragon with these like bluish black scales, these bright black and white feathers.
Question for you, Jake, real quickly.
Yes.
We know of him after the age thing?
Yes.
Or is he... Okay, cool. Just making sure. I couldn't remember in this world if he had already and might have been known and shit.
He had kind of presented himself about 20 years ago, so he is well known in the areas around Melagos, Free Reach, and all that he is
just wanted to make sure.
Significantly younger for some reason.
Okay. Cool.
But yeah, definitely. You could see him flying in the air, kind of like having this aura of black and blue flame that's kind of hovering around him, and he's just like sending out these bolts of fire and thunder towards this large, massive dragon that, like, in comparison to his size and kind of like with the size of perception, like that thing is at least 60, maybe even 70 like feet long, and it is just like clawing, sending out these breath attacks and just lighting up the entirety of the sky. You see another figure completely in full metal armor with a great sword just swinging at the back of this creature that seems to be also fighting alongside him. You do not know who that is, but he is. He's doing work.
Okay.
As you guys kind of glance back towards this, you manage to kind of shuffle your way out of the actual city proper, and as you're nearing the very edge of the edges, as it were, you see these massive glowing circles on the ground with like this skyrite that seems to have appeared above it, with other destinations around it. But as you guys are nearing this, you can see that these masses of the kind of like creatures descend from the sky. What's your next move?
Oh man.
There's only two
Wait,
destinations. You see two giant circles. One of them, actually, sorry, no, you would see three. One of them sends you to Gal Ors.
Okay.
The second one sends you to Liana. And the third one sends you to Malagost.
Okay.
Did you say that there's stuff in our way, or they're like?
Oh, there is tons of these creatures in your way, and they are beginning to like. They see that this large group has accrued, and there is like a large swarm of them that is now descending from the air, kind of like swarming down. You see some of them literally taking like strafing attacks, where these wyverns, which you had initially thought would not be possible to breathe out any sort of breath weapon, they begin to strafe your entire area with this horrendous acid and like poison breath that you can see these people who get hit at the edges of your party like they just start screaming as their faces and everything begins to melt.
Can I like see if I remember any like smugglers routes, or like just any like paths that I might have recalled from my shady life that would like avoid the attention of the monsters and get the group towards the circles?
Are you trying to make a survival check, or are you trying to make a history check?
Well, shit, I'm acid. But I'll make a history check.
Okay.
Yeah,
would say
one
that
of them
with
is
the history check-
intelligence.
Yeah, one of them is intelligence history. With history check, I will say that it's not terribly difficult, but you haven't been to the edges in a while. It's going to be a little bit difficult, especially now in this extremely stressful situation, to try and remember the exact locations. I will say that the DC for this is 17.
You can have my last bardic.
Thank you.
Real quick question, Jake.
Yes.
With any of the two perception checks I've made, can I determine if everything that is happening is completely congregated to free reach, or does it seem to be like
with your perception
outside
checks,
of the area?
You would have seen that the area around, the mountains around Free Reach are actually, oh, sorry, not the mountains, it's like the oceans, the various farmlands. The farmlands are definitely on fire. The entire of the city, everything that is technically considered a part of Free Reach is on fire. However, the areas surrounding, like the actual forests, the paths, you manage to get high enough ground that you can see around all of those, they seem, for the most part, fine. However, there are dark shapes within a lot of it, and you can see that at the very least, the immediate area, it's probably not safe to even go into the forests here.
Okay.
But yeah, Zane, on a 20, that is a success. Excellent work, as all of you managed to successfully, with the aid of Zane. Now, Zane, I have a question for you. Are you using those paths to get to one of the teleportation circles, or are you using one of those paths so that you can enter like a hideout or something, or are you trying to like get out of the city without using those teleportation circles? Like, what is the intention for this? Because that'll guide where you guys will go next.
Would I have that knowledge from Eclipse about the surrounding area being still kind of dangerous?
I mean, yeah, he'd absolutely say it.
Oh yeah.
He doesn't keep anything to himself at this point. He doesn't keep anything to himself.
Okay, so Zane would try to get towards the circles.
Okay, and now I need to know, which circle are you heading towards? Zane, you are making this decision because you are the last one to succeed.
How
You guys can talk
close
about
are
it
each
amongst
of
yourself.
them?
Like it's
How
fine,
close
just
are
talk.
each of them?
They're essentially right next to one another, but each of them are
Okay.
massive. Like they seem to allow you guys, like humans and humanoids, through it. But the kobolds, the dragons, and the various other things, they are landed in these circles. It's not taking them. However, they are literally blasting people as they go into the circles.
Okay. My only question is because if they decide to go to one, knowing that one of them goes to Galur and that this shit is happening and might be happening in other places, would I be able to head for there if Zane gets us close enough instead?
Are you trying to guide the group, or are you going alone?
I personally, Eclipse would be trying to go alone.
I think
If it's close enough to the other ones that he thinks he could make it with a dash to that circle,
Oh no,
as
it's
opposed
not
to
like that
whichever
close.
one.
They're like
Okay.
They're like maybe like about 150 feet away from one another.
Okay, so
Like,
I can
you
make it with a
could-
dash.
Yeah, you could make it.
I get that.
However, I will say that if you attempt to break off from the group, it will count as a failure. Or actually, sorry, it'll require one more success for you guys to finish the skill challenge.
Oh. Okay. What I mean is like after everybody maybe has made it through.
Okay. Yeah, you can certainly
Like,
do that.
because he is more worried about the fact that if this happens here, it might be happening in other places, and it might be happening where his wife is.
Yeah, for sure.
So that is where his mind is at currently. I don't know if he makes that note. Well, I think he would say, I have to go home in case shit's bad.
Zane just salutes you.
I think Celeste would also want to go to Galers because that's where his parents are too.
Your parents are in the Underdark. The
But
guy
the last
that-
known location was Galur's.
In Galers, Underdark and Galers.
I need someone to make a decision.
The cat
if
boy.
no one makes a decision,
I
I'm
don't
ending
know.
the challenge. I'm adding another tick to the skill challenge if you guys don't make a decision.
Make the decision you
fucking
want. I
trying
know where
to,
I'm
but-
going. And I know where
Yeah,
the cat boys are going to Galur's. That's all I'm
Yeah.
saying.
Celeste will make it known that he wants to go to Galers.
I feel like if two of them want to go there, we might as well just go there.
All right. So all of you head
Alright.
towards the Galore Circle.
We're going to Galur's, and several of us are just going to leave anyway.
Well, yeah, I mean, they got the teleportation circle there anyway.
Okay. You guys all head towards the Galore's Circle. And you manage to make it without too much of an issue because of Zane's assistance and all the kind of like moving all of you together and in a group. All of you manage to arrive in Galore's. Boom, safe and sound. As you step through the circle, managing to dodge the creatures that are attacking left and right. Zane just being a little bit behind to make sure that Cynthia and everybody else is kind of like following along. But as soon as you step through the circle, it becomes silent. There is a definite bit of wind kind of blowing, but it's not that bad. It's just, a little bit of a wind outside. Glancing around, you can definitely see that there is a bit of strangeness. Because the spell was cast very quickly, I need all of you to give me an intelligence saving throw as well.
Oh, Jesus.
Not like this, .jpg.
This can't be good. Oh, wow!
Okay.
Actually rolled really good.
I need a roll for Reggie. Okay, good. I'm gonna
Look at
roll
that
for the
brain of his working.
others. This is for the civilians. Oh, okay.
Oh, wow.
This is for
Okay, civilians.
Alefa and the rest, basically. Yeah.
We love an educated populace.
I mean, they're as
I'm
educated
the
as I am,
only one
apparently.
who got it in single digits. What the fuck?
Ooh. Hey, Darcy.
More
Oh,
of the
no.
more of last time that this
No,
happened?
you're joining me in Whispers if you could.
Oh,
Oh,
God.
no.
Hi guys.
Hello, hello, hello.
Hello.
Darcy.
What the fuck is happening to my brain?
Well, we'll see, won't we? As all of you manage to step through this circle, thankfully managing to make it, you watch as everybody else kind of disappears around you. Their bodies kind of shot up in this beam of light upwards. And then you step through yourself. And in that brief moment, you expect yourself to be taken exactly where you had expected to go. To Galor's, to where it was cold, where it was freezing, to where it was something different to where you usually are.
Ring of Warmth is something I have, though, at the very least. So I'd be mostly fine.
But instead, as you kind of glance around, you realize that there is something that is wrong. Something that is not proper. The air around you is stale. That is not the right one. Sorry.
Stagnant?
No, it is specifically stale. I was talking about the music choice, not the.
Oh, gotcha.
Sorry. The air around you is both stagnant, stale. It's wrong. It smells wrong. The air, it almost feels like it begins to suffocate you. Like you can't properly breathe. This aura, this pressure begins to exert upon your body, and you realize something is wrong. You did not end up where you were supposed to. Something happened.
Is this at all something I've experienced before?
No, this is not. This is different.
Not even on my way into Free Reach.
No. Because this blackness, it is pressing against you, but there is nothing physical about it. You can move your arms, you can move your legs, you can move your body, but it almost feels like you're being crushed with the weight. But it's not of existence, it's of something. And then you realize you begin to struggle to move. Give me a perception check, Darcy.
Yay. Finally.
You've spent another round in here. Or sorry, you spend another minute here. I need you to give me another intelligence saving throw. Okay. You take a d4 of psychic damage.
I will accept that.
You take 2 points of psychic damage, and you glance around, you see there's something green and white in the distance that seems to also be floating in this ever clear space around you. But there's something else. Something's approaching. You hear the flapping of wings, the rattling of bones, a deep, unnerving voice. I smell you, little rat. Come. I've hungered for so long. As this voice echoes around you. What do you do?
Okay. Can I tell like where it's coming? Is it literally just around?
It seems to be coming from almost everywhere. Unfortunately, your perception high wasn't high enough. It just seems to be reverberating, echoing. It's like you're in a sort of echo chamber almost, where the sound begins to kind of like pulse and amplify itself to the point where this
just
voice...
a second. I'm getting a phone call, and this Jesus fucking Christ.
Oh, sorry. Just let me know when you're done.
Sorry about that.
That's all right. But yeah, this voice seems to be coming from all around you. This echo, this pressure, this almost like, it almost feels like the sound itself continues to reverberate and echo and continue to pulse and amplify as it pushes against your body, pushes against your very spirit. What do you do?
Does it seem to be coming from the green thing that's off in the distance?
Not from when you can tell, no.
I'm going towards that. I will fucking drag myself with everything that I have over there.
Yeah. And as you kind of will yourself to move, you feel this almost like platform begin to erupt itself underneath your legs so that you do begin to push forward. But it feels strange because it's not like there's gravity here, at least not from what you can tell. And it feels like if there was gravity, you'd be crushed underneath it. But you manage to push yourself forward, and with every step, this thing begins to get a little bit bigger, a little bit brighter. Give me another intelligence saving throw. You take another d4 of damage. This time you take 4 psychic damage as you begin to bleed ever so slightly out of your nose. But you make it to this bundle, to this thing, to this something on the ground. And as you glance down, you realize it's probably a person of some sort. They're slumped over, collapsed in this bundle. They're just wrapped up in this layers of like white and green silk almost that seems to drift alongside them. It's almost like you're underwater because they're kind of drifting ever so slightly. Their face currently covered in what appears to be like this gray and green veil. You can't tell if they're conscious or
not. Darcy's gonna try to like check on them, just try to like shake them.
Yeah, give me a wisdom saving throw.
Oh, great.
You can't seem to touch them. As soon as you begin to reach out, your hand just stops itself and you realize you shouldn't touch this person. And as soon as you pull away, you're like, wait, that was magic. But the veil itself almost seems to dissipate, not necessarily completely off of the face, but it is a visage that appears underneath it. One that you have very much seen before. Among statues carved in cities unknown, in Liana, in Freereach, you've seen a visage of this man everywhere. You see Etana Oriel, the bloom, in front of you. His face is gaunt. Oh, sorry. Yeah. Do you see that? Yeah. His face is gaunt. His features grim. He looks like he's probably lost closer to 90% of whatever muscle he might have had in life. He's shriveled up, and as soon as you kind of reel back, you see one of the eyes cracks open. This dryness, this horrendous ache. You hear underneath his breath. Actually, give me a perception check to see if you could even hear it. You do. You hear you're not supposed to be here.
No, I'm not. Please.
The seals. You see his arm almost cracks as you watch like the cloth and the silk and various different things begin to unravel itself. The only thing left of his entire frail body, you realize now, is this bundles of silk that seems to be almost protecting him. His left arm missing from the shoulder. His left leg missing from the hip. Go back. Stop them. Please. As you watch, his right leg begins to crumble to dust. I need you to give me one last intelligence saving throw.
Fuck me.
Ooh, this is gonna hurt.
Oh well.
Does that down you?
Yeah, it would.
Okay.
Please tell me that didn't just outright fucking kill me because it downed me.
Let's go back to the other chat.
I fucking hate you sometimes.
Or Hey, JK,
guys.
buddy, how's it going?
Hey guys, I didn't mean to show
Man,
that to everyone, but
Oh,
it's fine.
that's crazy.
Man, I can't wait for my good friend Darcy to come back to us and
In
you
One
know,
Piece.
give us some words of inspiration and looks over.
As all of
Now,
you
why
touch down,
why is Saros gone from our
You
our
actually,
circle of characters?
shouldn't be.
Saros got sent to the ranch dimension.
Apparently.
I think maybe the token got moved or something. I'm not
Oh,
sure.
Darcy has no more health. Oh no.
Well, you know. I think that might have had to do something with Jake's last roll. It's just
Sure, it's
just
fine.
a guess.
I
you
have
know?
no idea if I was even succeeding those previous intelligence saving throws.
Oh, you were.
Well, I mean, considering the fact that you rolled a 9 and then immediately took 54 damage, I think you were. Believe it or not.
I have no fucking clue.
But
We'll never know.
you all managed to arrive in the fields outside of Galor's. The air is crisp. It's cold, immediately below freezing. Well below freezing. It is
Finally.
frosty and chilly to almost
Finally.
all of you. There's one of you that is definitely enjoying this weather. However, for the rest of you, it is horrible. It is colder than it has ever been. The winds are howling around you. You could see the city of Galors rising upon the cliffs in the far distance. Not too far, maybe about a mile or so away from where all of you are. But you see these crowds of dozens, if not hundreds, as you see more and more people begin to pile in on this vast teleportation circle that seems to be just sitting here glowing. At this current moment, you see in the far distance, for those of you who are here, that there is this like large group of people that is approaching from the city itself. Give me a history check, Eclipse.
Oh god. Okay. Yeah, sure. I'm so good at those.
The DC is 12.
Oh wow, actually.
Never mind, that's actually fine.
Real quick, how big is Autumn now?
Autumn is approximate. How large was she before? Like 3-4 feet long,
Oh,
right?
yeah, she was not that big. She was considered a small creature.
She is considered still a small creature, but in length,
Okay.
in terms of length, she is now from tip to tail approximately like closer to 7 feet. Her tail has grown
Damn!
significantly longer. Her head and her neck are now much longer. You can see that her wings are massive against her size, and she is definitely surgically growing almost. This was very different from the Autumn you had seen just a few hours previous, and you don't know why. It is
Probably can use her as a
concerning,
reach weapon.
to say the very
Well, it's
least.
a good thing we're Galurs, because I know where I'll go next.
In the far distance, you see approaching with these large swaths of like massive torches that are glowing bright, just like basically riding a large amount of horses down towards all of you. You recognize the House of Bears, who are currently coming over here. The House Umber, and like a large retinue of them as you see their banner kind of hung up just behind some of these torches that are coming forward. You see large amounts of various different carts, of various different like things that seems to be specifically there to transport people. But you don't see Darcy anywhere. Everybody else
just
is here with you. He's not.
I will turn to my currently 4 other companions. Have Darcy, we've seen him. We know where he is, right? You guys have seen him?
Yeah, he was right here.
He followed us, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, he
I
was
saw him
right.
teleport
I
with
kind of
them.
like, I look around. Since I'm taller, I'll just like kind of look over the crowd, see if maybe he
Give
got
yourself
like he
a
fell a
check.
bit behind. Sure.
Is he helping someone out?
I don't know. I thought he was right ahead of me.
Jeez.
You know for a fact, looking through every single person's face, that Darcy is not with you. He is not in this crowd.
Yeah, I kind of like look over look over everyone, kind of like look down and around, make sure that he's not like in,
Rushed
and I'm
under
not just like a
someone.
blind, yeah, like not making sure I'm like not blind as a fucking bat. And I just say, he was right here.
Did
He was
fall
like right
asleep?
right here.
That's not great.
Did he
for
like
sure.
stop at the last moment?
I mean, it would be foolish to fucking stop. We saw what was happening. That would be an idiotic thing to do.
Let's just send him a sending. Maybe he went to a different city by accident.
I mean,
That
I
was
should
quite
have like
the distance, though, right?
I should have 2 left if you want me to try, because I know you're probably running low or whatever.
I've got 2.
Well, I mean, it's up to you. You can do it. I can do it.
Doesn't. Yeah, I guess you can do it. I will need to contact my wife after this. So.
Oh, fair enough. Yeah, I will just immediately send to Darcy
Give me an
and
intelligence
just
saving throw.
kind of. Oh no, guys, this is a bad idea. Sure, bud, no problem.
Do you hear the screaming?
Apparently.
I think
You
about your
take
roll before.
62 points of psychic damage.
Jesus Christ!
Well, I am immediately downed.
The rest of you watch as he presses his hand against the amulet, and for a brief moment, he says,
I immediately like reach out, I immediately
Wait,
reach
what?
out and like
Immediately
grab
falls
him,
over. Give me a second. I gotta put
and
my
I'll just give
headphones
him.
on. But yeah,
I'll
you see
just
him
as he
immediately
begins
fall
to.
over, and just blood begins to spurt out of his nose. His eyes are still wide open, and as of that moment, you can see them like beginning to bleed. As you can definitely see, there's ruptured cells all around his entire face.
Well, that doesn't look good. I'll immediately just.
Give me a second.
Look, this dude, he's committed to the bit too much. Threw his headset across the room.
Yeah. So that's
Man,
more
maybe
or less
I
what
should
happened
have
to
done it.
me, except I didn't get to hear about the end result.
Maybe I should have done it. I could have tanked that.
For all I know, I'm still coming back. I'm just going to be bleeding out horribly, or I could just be outright dead. I have no idea.
Guess we'll find out.
Nah, he wouldn't kill you for this.
Oh, he absolutely
What are
would.
you-
What are you talking about? You know who you're talking about? This is Jake.
Hello?
Okay.
No, he wouldn't kill
Oh.
you.
I still can't hear you guys. Why can I
Oh.
still not hear you guys?
He
Oh,
totally
really?
would.
He totally fucked his
No.
headset up.
Remember, in the original game, my
Okay,
character
then
almost
I
got like
broken my headset.
perma wrote out of the game
What
because I did my backstory thing.
Oh, it's because one of the batteries fell out.
Imagine using batteries in the big 25.
Honestly, fucking doesn't have a rechargeable headset. Pretty crazy.
Or even a wire that's better than fucking batteries. What are we, Neanderthals?
Honestly,
Honestly. Kind of guy.
guys, everybody, shut up. He's back. Oh, maybe not.
Hello?
Hello?
Hello.
Oh, okay.
Hello?
Boom. There we go. Here, I can hear you guys again. Sorry about that.
Okay,
Imagine
well-
using batteries.
Well, I was just gonna say, as he like immediately begins to fall back, I reach out and just grab him, and I'll just give him like, I don't know, 15 land hands.
It has no effect.
What?
Can I use Spare the Dying?
It has no effect.
What?
Can I do an Arcana check to see what happens?
Yeah, can I also make an Arcana?
I think he might just have died.
I'm just gonna.
Yeah, you
This is
glance
what I
down, you
immediately-
check for a breath. There is nothing coming out of his nose.
We got two smart
Okay.
people. We know what's happening.
I like
Zane,
notice
Zane
the
is
magic
still-
doesn't go through.
He's dead.
I noticed the magic doesn't go through. I notice Saros like does the thing that normally makes people not bleed to death, and that doesn't work. And I just like kind of do a double take at everyone and just look at Saros.
Okay, I'm getting
Like,
up the
confused.
gun
In that
already.
moment-
Yeah, I got it.
In that
already.
moment, you watch as Darcy appears. On the ground, blood coming out of his nose, his nostril, his nose, his mouth, his ears, and out of his eyes. There is ruptured blood vessels all over his entire face, and he looks the exact same
They're dead.
as Eclipse.
Oh
Do we
my
know
God.
like what caused it? Like with our checks?
Yes, you know that his sending went somewhere it wasn't supposed to. There was a psychic feedback, and currently, I'll say with a 27 and a 26, you would actually know that the reason that this was done was because there is a current change in the energy of the milestones. This change was caused by the seal being undone. The tree of Idriosa, known as the pathway between all realms, is typically the way that you would travel when you would go between locations, whether you are teleporting or plane shifting or doing anything of the same sort. In this moment, what they had essentially done is they had touched something that is so incredibly toxic to actual life that it killed them instantly.
Good to know I survived that twice. Fuck.
Okay, so I'm getting out the diamonds.
Yeah. Please do.
I think those are needed about now.
Yeah.
Man, why is it always me that dies?
The fuck do you
Why is it
mean
always
always
gotta be
you?
me?
Fuck do you mean
At least-
always you? I
I'm just
died
saying,
first,
at least-
motherfucker.
I'm just saying, at least one time in each of Jake's campaigns, I gotta die. Apparently, it just happened.
As is tradition.
Well, Revivify better work because I only have 2 3rd-level spell slots. So
Perfect. Let's hope.
Yeah, maybe I should have done that setting.
Use Revivify. It is your spellcasting check against the creature's revive DC.
With the both of us, it
Okay.
should just be a 10.
Uh,
Right?
Darcy, I believe you've died before.
No?
In your-
No one's died yet.
No one's died here.
No. Darcy, you have.
Oh,
His
you
backstory. His
Have I?
backstory. Okay.
Oh, okay, I
Your
guess.
revive DC is 11.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
Can I get
That's
guidance?
rough, bud.
I'm
Yeah, no, I'll take that. I'll take that. You know,
Man, you know what's wild? Today I was thinking about different.
almost a year of torture by an otherworldly being. Yeah, I'll say I probably died at least once during all of that.
You know, it's kind of wild. Today I was thinking about other class combinations I can play for this game. I wasn't expecting it to happen so soon.
okay. I'm scared, but
Oh, Godspeed, Sarth.
I will need you to tell me who you are rolling for first.
I'm gonna roll. I have a physical D20 somewhere. I need to roll a physical D20. Where did it go? Here it is. Okay.
Yeah, none of Jake's big dice.
Darcy.
Okay.
Yay.
Could you just point the camera at where you're going to roll so we can see it?
Oh no, I just wanted to do that to decide who I was gonna.
Oh,
pick.
okay. Yeah, that's fine. You could roll it in the game, yeah. Sorry, I thought you were
Okay.
rolling to do the revive, and I was like, that's fine, but I just need to see.
What am I rolling?
It is your spellcasting check specifically. This only works on revivifies.
To just be a wisdom check.
You're good at
The
these.
DC is 10.
Well, no, for
Oh,
Darcy,
sorry,
it's
for
11.
Darcy, it's 11. Sorry. Yes.
So it's a
And then-
D20 plus my.
It's a
Wisdom.
D20 plus
Wisdom.
your wisdom modifier. That's it.
And then Celestial has guidance too.
And you do have guidance.
Okay.
Can't fail this.
Do
Well,
not.
don't fucking say that shit, son.
Aria, I will come for you and your forehead.
Damn,
Okay.
oddly specific.
This is for Darcy.
Guidance.
Oh shit.
You have
Okay,
guidance.
It
even with
was-
the oh,
You have to
There
wait
is
wait.
guidance.
or higher
Oh,
on the
shit.
guidance. Or Darcy is gone forever.
Can I use my heroic?
You can? Would you like to?
Well, you could roll the d4 first.
I
Yeah.
already added it.
Oh,
No,
it
no.
did it add it. Oh,
No, it's a
didn't?
D4.
oh no, it didn't.
Did not.
You roll an additional
Oh,
one
right,
because
right.
of guidance.
Celestial
Yeah, 'cause it-
gave you
Wait, so
guidance.
then would that
roll-
even make a difference then?
Yes, you roll
Yeah, you
one
can get a two.
D4. You need to reach 11. You are 2 off.
You have a +4 from your
I rolled-
spellcasting modifier.
I added that, so it's actually it's a +5. So then I
it's a
have
10.
to roll.
So you only roll.
Oh.
You wouldn't have to roll at all, actually. Then you
Okay.
guidance
Okay.
gets it.
My bad.
Oh,
Okay.
Okay. We're good.
okay.
Okay.
Darcy,
Okay.
you wake up with probably the worst migraine that you could ever have. However, you currently can't see.
I can't see?
You can't see.
Well then,
You can't hear. And you can't smell.
Where am I?
As you hear Darcy go,
My voice sound-
his voice doesn't
can't-
seem to work.
Oh.
All right, he's breathing. Get the other one.
Yeah, okay, I'll guidance before it's
He
too late.
is breathing.
So it should be 1.
So it's 1d20 plus 5.
It's 1d20 plus 5 plus a d4.
Jesus.
Does that work?
With relatively little issue, as at the same time you walk over to Eclipse, the same actions. And what does it look like when you cast Revivify?
Ooh. I think somewhere like far above him, you can see his holy symbol of Sunstripe, and just like it just kind of dissolves into like healing magic that flows into them.
Everybody except for Saros, give me a perception check as he casts this spell upon the two.
I don't know. Can I make a perception check, Jake?
Except for you.
I'm assuming me as well.
No, you wouldn't be.
I'm
able
sure
to.
all your other senses are sharp now, right? To make up for
What other senses? Taste?
it.
Taste and touch?
Touch and taste are all he's got left.
Oh no, he doesn't. Like you're not able to feel. Like you're not able to feel much either.
So I
Stick your
have
tongue out.
nothing. I have literally fucking nothing.
Wouldn't you go insane? Like, wouldn't you
Zane,
think you're not even alive?
Saxus, you don't see anything particular. However, Celesto, there is something strange that you can see within the symbol when it is cast. I will tell you about that later. Remind me to tell you before the session ends. But the two of you come back. Eclipse, you seem to experience much the same symptoms as Darcy does.
Son of a bitch.
As you try and
I
say
think-
something, you can't even hear yourself with your inner ear. Your voice is croaky, to say the very least, and you could feel this pain swelling within it. Your vision is horrendously blurry to the point where you can't even see Autumn, who is directly in your face, currently licking
Oh,
it.
Actually, give me a
would Autumn-
sec.
Would Autumn just
Yeah,
disappear?
I was just about to check that. Cool. Yeah, so dead giveaway for me dying is Autumn would have immediately disappeared.
Oh,
Because Thanos
yeah.
snapped.
I will say that for this case, Autumn didn't immediately disappear, but the rest of you saw Autumn immediately begin to die. As in, you could see blood begin to kind of trail down her face. Her wings begin to like almost fall apart. But as soon as he comes back, boom, she restores herself to full.
Darcy's just currently curled up in the fetal position. just
After a
making very
moment,
sad and pathetic noises.
so after like a moment of them both doing this, I only have one spell slot for this, but because I was next to Eclipse, I will cast Lesser Restoration and just see if that does
On
anything
who?
on Eclipse, because I was closest to him when he
Okay.
died.
As you cast it on Eclipse, what effect would you like to try and remove?
Because I can never remember which one. So it removes one condition. So I guess Out of those four, it'd probably just be blinded, seeing as like, because I imagine that like there's no response in his eye.
Yeah, you kind of like snap
I-
your fingers, wave your hand. You just see him blankly staring ahead as Autumn is like just licking his face. As you
Yeah, and I can't do
cast-
much about like the hearing and well, I can do deafen,
as
but
you
I can't do much
cast
about the
Lesser
speaking.
Restoration upon him, you can see that the ruptured blood vessels in the eyes, some of like this bloodshotedness that seems to be surrounding the entire area, almost this blank look that he's giving, knits itself back together slowly, painfully. But I mean, Celeste, oh, sorry, not Celeste. Eclipse, you.
Come on, man.
I'm sorry,
Even
I
in
saw,
death,
I saw
can't-
his
that's
picture first. I saw his
crazy.
picture first. I'm sorry. Eclipse, at that moment, as you were kind of like experiencing this, your vision comes back to you, but alongside it, the surge of pain rakes throughout the entirety of your body. Not just around the eyes, but around your brain, around your entire spinal column, around every single nerve ending that you've ever felt. It is torturous, but it fades after about a couple of seconds.
Okay. Real quick question, just obviously out of character stuff. When you die, obviously all attunement items unattune immediately, yeah?
I would say sure, yeah.
Okay, cool. Cool.
Uh,
I'll have to.
Before we continue on with this, I would like both Darcy and Eclipse to join me in the Whispers channel.
Oh,
yay.
man. Why you gotta take me
Yeah,
with
come
you,
on, buddy. Come
Robert?
on.
What?
Misery
God
loves company, you
damn it.
catboy bitch.
Why is it always gotta be you and me, huh? Why we
I
gotta
don't
keep doing it like
fucking
this?
know.
Why we gotta keep going like this, bud?
The
I don't
dice
fucking know.
have
At least we didn't
chosen a
get wiped out
story
of
to
existence this time.
True. Well, we don't know that.
The dice have chosen a story to tell.
Darcy's having a real fucking fun time. In his mind, he's back in the fucking cell.
Oh yeah, it feels just as bad at this current moment.
Actually,
But
Jake,
what's up?
It's actually worse because
I
I
was-
can't even like feel anything.
no, I guess I technically didn't die that time. I was just thinking about my backstory. I didn't die that time. I was just
No,
real close.
You were real.
Okay.
close.
Yeah, okay.
But yeah, as this darkness consumes you, this pain rakes across the entirety of your brain, you feel every single nerve cell within your body disconnecting from one another, ripped to shreds. And then it's black. You've died. And you're aware you've died because the pain goes away. And instead you float in this everlasting black sea. In the distance you can see the tree. A beautiful, gigantic tree that stretches from the edges of your vision all the way down to the bottom of the universe. A flicker of stars illuminates the sky or the universe behind it. There is no up or down or anything else, but it's there. It seems to show you some sort of orientation. And you see this small path for you. For you, Darcy, it seems to be made of this beautiful ironwood, interwoven with branches of mahogany. And it almost beckons you closer.
Oh. Here again. Didn't think it'd be so soon. Wonder if I'll be yanked away this time too. Hopefully somewhere better.
Do you step on the path? Or do you wait?
Darcy will remain and take in the view for a bit.
It's beautiful. But you do feel this tug behind you. Gentle. Warm. Too warm. It burns almost. This was different to the last time. Last time you were yanked away, but this time it feels like this inferno is grabbing you, holding you, beckoning you, forcing you back, and you are pulled away. I think it's just Eclipse's turn. If you'd like to go back to the other chat, thank you.
No, he was here for mine. I'll be here for his.
Yeah, that's fair. Eclipse. You've never seen a sight so wondrous. You've heard the tales that when you die, you go to the tree to be brought back as something else. At your feet, curled, is a ghostly visage of Autumn. As you look down, you can see she kind of glances back up at you. She's not as grown as she was when you had seen her just moments ago. And frankly, you're surprised you're here. You died trying to send a message to Darcy. Glancing around, give me a perception check.
I'm assuming it doesn't matter if it's whispered or not.
No, it doesn't matter. It could be normal.
Okay.
Pop it out.
Oh, cool. Yeah, that sounds about fucking right.
You get distracted with just Darcy and not Darcy, with Autumn underneath you. But ahead of you, you see a path begin to emerge out of this darkness. This endless ocean of blue, black, these shining stars off in the distance, glowing, beckoning you closer, guiding you almost. The path ahead of you is made of these yew trees. But alongside the surface of it, it almost seems like there's a leather that seems to kind of take over the entirety of it. The railings covered in this fur that you're familiar with, a coat that your wife wears relatively often. Do you approach the platform?
I think he would approach kind of up until the point when he notices what kind of like leather it's made out of, realizing that it's more like made out of the stuff that his wife wears. Definitely stops and just kind of like thinks to himself, and in his own mind is definitely just, man, fucking ball ways to go. Sending a message. Last time was wolves. That would have been better. At least I went down fighting. This is just embarrassing. Fuck.
You do feel
And I think he kind of
tugging at your leg, preventing you from really stepping onto the actual platform itself as well.
I mean, yeah, I think seeing and finally kind of noticing that the leathers up there are made of stuff his wife has, with Autumn kind of tugging him at the leg, he does just kind of like stop and just sits down.
And as soon as
and just kind of starts to think.
You feel something wrap around your waist. At first, it feels almost gentle, but glancing down, you realize it is a whip made of leather, of flame, and it begins to burn your stomach. It burns your body. It burns almost your very essence, but it forces you back. It pulls you back. It grabs you, and it launches you back to reality, back to the material thing. And both of you hear in your ears, he isn't prepared to lose you yet. So neither am I.
Sorry, can you say that again? I couldn't quite hear it.
No, it's all right. He isn't prepared to lose you yet. And in turn, neither am I.
Okay.
Saros is God.
Yes.
As both of you wake up. Let's go back to the other chat.
The mountainside there would have been on fire after it. Because of like how densely forested it is.
Hey, we're back.
New characters?
Welcome
Yeah,
back.
that's yeah. Sorry guys, I've retired real quick.
Unfortunately, both of them are brought back horrendously scarred. And Eclipse, you can now see again. But this is the most pain probably since the incident that you had ever felt in your life. Actually, it feels worse. Because at the very least then you could move, you could make noise, you could grunt, you
I could hear, I could see, I could
express.
feel. Yeah.
But here,
I love
it's
how
just pain.
I love how the last thing I said before Darcy got yanked back was like, I hope it's to a better place this time. And immediately it's just like he's in the cell, but worse.
After Syraxis uses Lesser Restoration, I will go over to Darcy, hear him in pain and suffering, and I'll kneel down next to him and I'll like hold him up and I'll put my hand to his face and cast Lesser Restoration and also get rid of the blindness.
Okay. And just as it was for Eclipse, your vision slowly repairs itself. It comes back, but this horrendous pain overtakes your entire body, raking it with this sensation that you've never felt before it fades.
And the first thing he sees is Saros.
Yeah.
Yep.
You see Saros kind of like holding your face, kind of checking you. Concerned? I mean, I'm not sure what Saros would be feeling at this moment.
God, that's so funny. The first thing he sees is Cyrus. The first thing I see is the big dragonborn man.
Yeah, but Darcy is dragging Saros in for a hug.
Yeah, with your arms still like not quite there, the muscles barely moving. Saros, you could definitely feel that Darcy like kind of grabs you by the side and just kind of pulls you in a little bit closer.
I will hug him back and just let him know that he's okay. He's here now.
Unfortunately, neither of you can hear anything. Or at the very least, just echoes, vague whispers, hushed tones, and pulses of noise. But now, realizing that the world still exists around you, you can see the rest of the civilians have kind of been gathered by Alepha, by Cynthia, by a few other people who have kind of almost taken charge to try and organize the people that are as they're coming in. You can see House Umber has arrived. They're kind of having a low, hushed conversation with Alepha, who has kind of discarded the majority of her gowns for something much more simplistic. She's like ripped the majority of her gown off, so she's in like basically a knee-length skirt. She's somehow acquisitioned like this large leather jacket, and is just kind of currently having a talk with what appears to be a large human man.
You said House Umber. Do you mean Clan Udir?
Yes, sorry.
Okay. I was like, wait a minute.
No, I was like,
I was so confused for a second.
It is Clan Udir. You do see like one of the leaders of House of Clan Udir kind of like currently in conversation with Alepha.
Okay.
We hear a distant gates in the background.
No, you guys are fine. But yeah. Yeah. The night is dark.
Autumn is like fully there, right?
Oh, absolutely.
And okay, Syraxis, can you speak Draconic to Autumn?
I'll like look at Autumn and just be at saying Draconic and be like, what happened?
Would Autumn answer Eclipse?
I mean, yeah. I mean, I think Autumn would consider Syraxis and the people that Eclipse has traveled with throughout this amount of time friendly, at the very least.
Okay. Well, this will be like the first proper time she's actually spoken to any of them. But you see Autumn kind of like rotate her head towards you. This keen draconic intelligence kind of like almost sharpened recently. It looks like she really didn't have much to say before, or she didn't want to. But you hear, not necessarily out loud, but like a low trill come from her. As in Draconic, she does respond. He went to where he wasn't supposed to.
I do like just confused and be like, I'm sorry, I did not know that you could actually respond, but good to know.
It was the seal. She kind of glances at herself, glances back at you. The dragons of the world. Of this land of the ones who remain. The ones who are sleeping. They will wake. The ones who are awake will be stronger.
Well, that's not good. Well, everyone's alive. I'll
Ask
kind of
her-
look at. Oh, what?
Ask her where we can find Eclipse's family.
Do you know where his family is? I know. I think he was wanting to come here for that reason. Do you
They are
recall?
in the woods. They are close.
You think we could, or you could lead us there?
She kind of looks towards you, Eclipse. She says so in your mind. Are you okay taking us home?
Do I feel like I have enough wherewithal to actually respond mentally to her?
Yeah.
Knowing. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, yes.
She turns towards you, Syraxis, and just kind of nods.
Also, we'll say, you have observant, right, Eclipse?
He does. He
You
can
would
read lips.
I was about to say, you'd
so
probably
I can
understand what I'm saying.
understand what
So.
people are saying.
I know that
with
never
me
comes
not
up for that
being
feat,
blinded.
but it is there.
Hey, it's great now.
That might or might not have been the reason why I gave you your sight back. Anyways, well, I'll help him up onto his feet, Eclipse. Same with Darcy, and then at this point, like, has anyone, I guess, from this city come into? I guess. Oh, was that them? Okay.
Yeah.
Then yeah, I assume that they probably
see,
see
like-
us and they see the dragon as well, and they don't give a shit.
No, from the best that you can tell, you can see one of them
Okay.
kind of walks over. This would be a man that you would recognize, Eclipse. He is of House Udir. Tell me about him. Give me a bit of a description.
Sure. They're all the bear. Much like probably most of House Udir, I'm assuming big.
Very.
Most likely some kind of from station itself, like some kind of common gate guard, common leathers, probably hand axe strapped to his belt, maybe a little bit of a great axe on his back. Just kind of big guy, long beard, human-ish. You're assuming he's quite tall for a human, much like some of Klaus, how Clan Udir are. But yeah, brown hair, finely kind of braided beard that goes down about maybe mid chest. Currently, like all other people that live in the north, Much less clothing than most people probably would wear in the cold. Just kind of multi-piece leathers around different parts of the body. But yeah.
What's his name?
I gotta think of a good northern name.
Yeah, it
Let's
is
go.
Northern names are very much inspired by,
Vikings
Swedish
and stuff.
Vikings, things
Yeah, I was gonna go Utgard.
like that. Utgard. Okay.
Utgard. Utgard.
You see him kind of like kneel down in front of you. Is he okay? Eclipse, you okay? No? Okay. By the gods, what did they do
He
to
just
you?
kind of shakes his hand a little bit, like, eh.
What happened? What is wrong with you? What is wrong with everybody here?
Well, our other friend, I kind of motioned back to Darcy. He didn't arrive with everyone, and so Eclipse here tried to communicate with him through magic, and well, it seemed to backfire. Didn't go well.
He kind of kneels down in front of you and kind of like opens up one of your eyes very slowly. I'm gonna give him a nature check. Ooh. I think he is still poisoned or something. There is something in the system. Maybe he will be fixed with rest.
Yes.
He kind of stands up.
There is a reason for all of this.
You came from Freereach under Van Bloom. Why? What happened? The
Let's just
rest
say
of
it.
them, they're in hysterics. Half of them can't even say anything except repeat kobold or dragon. I'm
There
guessing
was
something like that, right?
there was a event, a ball party, and
Yes.
a couple
A
of
large
people there.
ritual was cast
Yes.
there. A dark ritual.
Okay.
And it
Dark
succeeded.
ritual, large event.
A
That's the same thing, yes?
mass casualty event.
Mass
Thousands of people sacrificed.
And then
Wait,
after,
I'm sorry. Thousands. You mean
Thousands.
hundreds, right? Or dozens?
no, thousands.
Thousands.
There was about, give or take, a few handful of people. There was about 5,000 people in attendance, possibly more immediately outside, and I would estimate probably about 3/4 at minimum of the people inside perished during the ritual.
Spirits have God against their souls. Or sorry, may the spirits guard their souls as they traverse the tree.
But that was only the first half of it, because afterwards, when things seemed to calm down, fire began to rain from above, and smaller dragons, but dragons nonetheless, and kobolds and so on began to attack, killing even more, and
This is happening in Freereach.
it possibly still is. There was people flying, seemingly fighting them, but we were more concerned with, I kind of motioned to the, like, I guess not commoners maybe, but like non-combative people. We were trying to get whoever was near out.
By the gods. I think we may be witnessing the beginning of the third plague.
Yes. Do you know why there's no dragons after the second plague? Because they were sealed off to another plane. This opened up one of the seals. This is truly the beginning of the third plague. It will only get much worse from here.
Is the seal still open? Was it
It,
temporary?
we heard someone, when it finished, right before the dragons seemed to start coming in, someone had mentioned, like an ethereal voice said, that was it the first seal was broken or has been broken?
It's something along the lines of the first seal has
Yeah.
been broken. It was spoken
it
in
had-
Elvish.
Oh, okay. Well, allegedly, from what people have been mentioning, it said something about the first seal being broken. I'm not too sure exactly
Did
what.
everyone hear that?
I kind of I see Eclipse doing that, and it's like, yeah, that's apparently it.
Did everyone hear that?
It was in Elvish, I think. But as far as I kind of look at like Saros. You heard it?
Yeah.
You heard it? I say to Celesta.
Oh, well, I don't speak Elvish, but I did hear it.
But you did hear it. Yeah, I heard it too.
We did
So
not hear it, but we could. Our shamans, they could feel the reverberations in the world. Something changed.
maybe it was we were in the closest proximity, so maybe we heard it, but everyone else felt it.
It's a change. The magic. It feels more powerful, but in the wrong way. Chaotic. Different. I trust that you can take care of Celeste. Oh, sorry, not Celeste. Fucking Eclipse. Oh my god, I'm so sorry.
This is
Look at this
Andrew.
fucking guy.
This is Andrew every time it happens. Hold on.
Oh!
If I can find the GIF.
The names don't even sound the same. What am I doing?
No, they don't. We're just both cats. That's
We're
it.
just the
That's
same.
the only similarity.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Gonna walk up to Eclipse's wife and he's gonna call me Eclipse. I'm like, it's
Stop.
me.
Okay, all right.
Oh,
that's
that
on.
is-
That's on
I
me,
might-
not on them. These characters are doing it fine. Not me.
God.
I'm an idiot. Apparently, I'm so sorry.
That's Andrew every time.
Oh,
Accurate. So accurate.
Just starts beating the fuck out of his desk.
Honestly, that was the best sticker for this. You know what, Jake?
Oh.
Anytime you do that again, I think I will just post that sticker in general every time.
Oh,
No context, no further
No
elaboration,
context,
just that.
just this.
oh my god. The
Every
thing is,
time it
I
happens.
realized immediately. It's like
Yeah.
literally as I'm saying it, I'm like, this is wrong.
Yeah.
What am I doing? It's fine. I'm so sorry to ruin
Every
this
time.
extremely serious roleplay moment with
You know,
my
it's
inability
fine.
to
You know,
remember
Kate,
fucking names.
Kay just can't let me have anything, you know? First it was the V name, now it's a god, now it's a cat boy. Kay just can't let me have anything, you know? At least Vestel was VE, Veyron was VA, you know? He couldn't let me have anything.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. But that's not what he says. He says,
What's those eyes like dull?
"Can you take
Yes.
care of Eclipse? He lives close by."
Yes, we were about to go that way.
Sure, his wife would want to see him right about now.
Okay, good. I will take the rest of them. to
Not
the city.
reassuring.
When you are done, come say hello. Yeah? Take your time. We have a lot of people to sort through. And I don't think we have enough shelter for all of them. But it'll be fine.
Oh.
Hopefully the winter is not long. You see him kind of sigh before he walks back to everybody else, and you see Alepha approach. And, oh my god. Are you okay? She kind of kneels on the ground. Yeah. She, like, produces out of a pouch that she carries, like, what appears to be, like, 2 healing potions. Gives one to each of you. One to Darcy, one to, Eclipse! There you go.
Oh, just a regular one, or?
Yep.
Regular healing potion?
Yeah, it's just a regular healing potion.
Okay.
She like, if she was carrying anything better, she would have given it to you before.
I just had to make sure before I rolled.
Yeah, as we're because let's see, is Autumn like on the ground, kind of leading
what
us?
do you know? We both rolled max there.
Autumn is like just kind of hovering, flying above the ground, and she does take
She,
notice.
she's
They
flying
fly
now?
now?
She flies.
She flies now.
No!
Whoa.
Oh God!
I do a double take, kind of like, okay,
I
Autumn,
think I think a Eclipse does a double take.
Yeah.
Is that supposed to happen? Is it
Well,
a good thing that it's
You
happening?
know, it's a really good thing we're doing cams.
I see that, and I'm just like, and then just kind of as we're going along, I'm just gonna like reach up and grab the necklace, and I'm gonna send something to my wife.
Yeah. What do you send?
Let's see, 25 words. I say,
Free reach is burning.
let's see, ball went bad. Free reach is one word, right? It's high. Yeah, free
it's
reach
hyphenated, so
burning.
I'll count it as
Yeah.
one word, yeah.
Okay, free
It's
reach
like
burning. Something about seal breaking. Small dragons flying overhead. It's hyphenated. Fuck you.
It's one word. It's fine.
Is it one? Okay.
Yeah.
We escaped. Teleported to Gal Urz. How
Gal's
are
the word.
things with, or yeah, as I said, how are things with you? And then I have one to spare, one or two.
You hear back from her. Don't worry. Was keeping an eye. Good to hear you're okay. Is Alepha okay? Come home when you can. We'll handle cleanup.
Well, I have one more use of the necklace, so I'm not gonna use that
Yeah, you
in
could
fear
just
of breaking
outright.
it. Yeah, so I'm just going
she does
to.
send you
I was about
another
to say.
sending.
I was about to say she's a spellcaster, so
Yeah.
I imagine that
No,
if
she has
there's
sent it, yeah.
enough time, I get a
does-
ping. I'm like, oh, yeah.
Yeah, you get another ping about like maybe a couple of seconds later. She says, "You did really well. That was a shit show. Looks like tear is temporary, but free reach is fucked. Tell you more when you're home."
Yeah, and I'll just respond. We may rest here for a bit. We'll return as soon as possible. Stay safe. Love you.
She had words left in hers. She would have also said "love you."
Okay. And I would also say like tell Scarlet love you as well. But and then yeah, that'd be it. And I would say did she say that she was watching or that someone who was watching?
She said she was watching.
Okay, gotcha. Then yeah, I'll say well, my wife.
You're vaguely aware that every once in a while she checks in on you, especially if you're traveling.
You know how sometimes we're going on and someone will mention while we're just going on that like it feels like someone's watching us. Yeah, that's my wife, by the way. Anyways, she said that she thinks
not one time.
she
Darcy.
thinks that it's only temporary. The seal thing. But that free reach is
No. So you know specifically that she said the rift is temporary, not the seal.
Oh, that's even better. The rift is temporary, as in like the I assume the bad things coming in. But free reach, yeah, she said that it's probably free reach is probably gone.
What do you mean free reach is probably gone? It's
well, look, I'm no expert on history, but I do like the meme where I put a hand on Zane's shoulder and just say, the first two plagues, right?
But there's no way this is the same as that, right? Like,
well, it's fine. The first two plagues, this kind of happened. There was a lot more cities. They're not here anymore. There's a good chance.
Celeste hears and said, "Can you please relay what's happening? I can't actually speak. I can't hear. You can respond to me in your mind. Please, someone tell me what's going on. This is horrendous. I might have come in contact with the Archdemon of Death.
Oh, by the way, the two of you, because you use the healing potions, you are like, you can almost barely hear. Like you're beginning to feel a little bit better. Like a little bit.
Cool.
You're not like doing amazing. There's still horrendous pain surpassing like the entirety of your two bodies, but like you're getting to a point where you can still like you can actually kind of vaguely hear. You wouldn't really be able to speak, but yeah.
Hey Jake,
Sure.
Can I subtle spell to completely remove verbal somatic components on cure wounds and like try to do that to my throat?
Sure.
Specifically.
Give me a spellcasting check to see if you can fix up your throat.
Cool.
Like you'll still get the heal,
but I will finish that with him and just say, so there's a good chance that free reach is at least a hefty amount of free reach is possibly destroyed. I certainly hope that more people could have gotten out into safety, but it seemed like they were in good hands. What's his name was up there fighting, and someone else with a sword. They look pretty cool.
I'm gonna try to do the same to fix up my ears just the last bit.
Yeah, for sure. You do manage to fix up your throat to the point where you can like kind of croak out words, but it still hurts to kind of like speak.
Oh yeah, without a doubt, without a fucking doubt.
That was my home. That was our home.
You actually see Cynthia currently helping like as many people as she can. She is taking like poultices out of her bag. She is like running around, and you could actually see like a trickle of blood coming down the side of her forehead.
Do I need to make that spellcasting check again, Jake?
Yes, you do. Yeah. No issues. You're doing okay. You managed to fix up the majority of your kind of stuff. But
I can function as a person.
If it's any consolation, Zane, I'm pretty sure that free reach is quite possibly, and you can correct me here if I'm wrong, Jake, but I think free reach is like the largest city, right?
It is the largest city on the continent by far. The second closest would be Liana.
Okay. That's what because I remember in like the old game it being mentioned like free reach takes like a while to go from like one end to the other.
I shrank free reach down.
Okay.
So it's
yeah, because I know it was. I knew that back then it was like a few days.
5 days to cross the entire.
Yeah, which is like an absurd distance, by the way.
Now it's
for like a medieval level city.
That is actually crazy considering I could take a car. Obviously, it's not the same speed or anything, but like 2 days in a car is the length of Florida, practically.
Yeah.
4 days is 5 one days side of the US to the other.
Yeah, because now it's closer to like maybe 5-6 hours to get from one end to the other.
Much better.
Okay. Yeah. Well, I'm pretty sure that Free Reach is the largest city that we know, so I'm sure that if there's anyone who can survive and rebuild from here, it would be Free Reach.
You actually see that the teleportation circle is still going. There is still people like kind of like popping in through it. He kind of
and plus there's that.
Yeah, you see Utgard kind of looking towards the rest of you. I think I have a lot of work ahead of me. Since all of you are doing okay, he kind of like pats you on the shoulder, Eclipse. You're gonna be fine. You're strong. Yeah? Good. Grabs you on the shoulder, pats you on the back, kind of stands up. Wilmot, I will see you eventually.
Eclipse, hold still. And I'm gonna try to cure wounds Eclipse's throat as well.
Yeah, go for it. And he kind of just walks away. And
I rolled a nat 20. Does that count towards this at all?
Yeah, sure. I'll say that Eclipse's throat.
Fuck it, yay.
Eclipse, you can throw. No.
I can throw?
Yeah, you can throw.
Whoa, you
That's
could throw.
crazy.
Good for you, bud. Good for you.
Hey. You got a pretty mouth, you got a pretty mouth, cat boy. Come here.
No, but you
tried to send that message, destroyed your gag reflex.
Great. as probably like barely a whisper at this point, as it's still obviously getting fixed and shit. He's like, "Great conversation we're all having. Can we walk and talk?"
Yeah.
Oh
you
yeah, we
see-
all are walking,
Yeah.
except for
Yeah.
your dragon. She's flying.
Yeah.
I know.
You do see that she actually is flying like completely overhead. Just barely a glint of gold in the sky, as it is like it is the night sky. It is dark as hell. But there are just like a bunch of torches that are being kind of held up nearby. A lot of people are using them as kind of like warmth. Some of them are being covered in blankets and stuff. And like, yeah, you just see carts begin to kind of move back to the city, and you realize, yeah, there's a lot more carts that also seem to be kind of like coming this way again, as these refugees are essentially being taken.
So this might have just been a near-death experience thing, but I'm pretty sure I saw Tano Oriel.
Oh no, it's not near death. You two died.
But no, this was before. This was before I died.
Oh, okay. I'm just making sure we're all clear. You two died.
In the
Yeah, I got that.
No, I figured out. I've seen the tree before.
You know, at
What?
least you died experiencing
Wait,
something. I died trying to get in contact with you, so that was pretty cool. That was awesome.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Eclipse. I should have messaged
Yeah,
him.
no,
I
dying by sending a message is how I wanted to go out for sure.
I am sorry about that. If I had known that the circle was going to drop me somewhere like that, I would not have stepped into it. Or at least given prior warning.
You
Can I
glance
go
around.
home?
You glance around at the actual circle. There is not a single other person that has died coming through it.
Why do I have the worst luck when it comes to otherworldly beings?
Were you just was it just dumb luck, or were you like targeted for
I
some
don't
reason?
know.
And why Atano? Did you speak with him?
Well, I ended up in this dark void where there was just this almost unbearable pressure. And the only thing I could see, the only thing at all, was this sort of glowing greenish figure thing. Something there was very hungry. I did not want to meet the thing that was very hungry, so I decided to go towards the green thing, which did not seem to have anything to do with it at all. When I got there, it looked like a person. I tried to see if they were conscious by shaking them. I couldn't even touch them. Then they looked at me, and it was kind of a dead ringer for the history books on Atano Oriel.
Interesting. Well, at least
He
both of you are
mentioned that the
here.
seals were breaking, and that we should try not to let that happen. And he was literally crumbling to dust in front of me.
Oh,
Did he give
good.
Okay.
Did he give any insight on what should be done to prevent future seals from breaking?
No, I died
Oh, well,
before he
fair
could tell
enough.
me. He told me that I shouldn't be there and that I needed to go. That
Okay,
was
that's
that was all he had time to say.
that's a good
Yeah.
excuse, I
Was
guess.
was to state
Makes
the
sense.
obvious. Was to state
Yeah,
the
you
very obvious.
definitely should not have been there. Yeah.
I will at this point kind of like fall back slightly and like go over to where Reggie's at and like put an arm around them and just say like, how you holding up, kid?
He kind of stands up, pats himself off. After
That was a lot.
You can definitely see that he's currently like helping some of the individuals around, just kind of like guiding them towards the carts. He has lost his giant coat that he had previously. Seemingly someone else has either been, he's given it to someone else, and he's just kind of like shaking a little bit. But as you kind of look at him, give me an insight check.
She's kind of good at these.
You have advantage because you know him very well. He's not shivering because he's cold. He's shivering because he's fucking pissed off. That never should have happened. That never should have happened. That never should have happened.
Yeah, I don't think anyone was expecting whatever that was.
Was there something that we could have done to stop it?
There's always something that people can do. It's just whether or not it's within the realm of possibility, and we had no way to know that anything beyond maybe an assassination or something similar was going to happen.
It's so frustrating.
But we did what we could.
Why do people do this? Why do people commit these horrific acts of violence for essentially no reason? Thousands died. Thousands. Most of them probably have families.
There's no. It's hard to say why, but they do. And that's why people like you, people like me, the group here, and so many more do what we do. 'Cause sometimes we have to be the ones to stand in face of all these terrors and atrocities.
We have to stop them.
We will.
Whatever the fuck they are. Whatever the fuck they are.
We will. But for now,
Promise me.
we need to.
Promise me that we'll stop them. He grabs you by the arm. Please.
I take his arm, like basically gauntlet the or forearm the forearm, and just nod. We will, in time. But for now, we need to rest.
Good.
We may not have stopped them outright this time, but we know a lot more now than we did, say, an hour ago. We know, or we can at least begin the process of figuring out what to do from here, where to go from here.
We need our time to rest. I'm glad the other two are back.
What did he say? I'm glad what?
I'm glad the other two are back.
Okay. Yep, as am I. As am I.
Thank you.
I was a little worried there for a moment.
Yeah, me too.
Which also, I immediately like kind of speed up my walk, and I just like walk over to Darcy and just say, "You said you've seen the tree before."
I was wondering when someone would bring that up.
Explain.
Real quick, word to the wise. When we get close, we will see other dragon-like things. Do not fire. They are my mother-in-laws, or at least one of them is.
You're what?
As you
Wow.
are walking away, you do see like Alepha kind of like right before you guys leave. She says, "I'll be in Galois. You can find me here. I won't be leaving for a while. Not like I have anywhere else to go to. See you soon." She just leaves.
Zane's probably gonna check in on Cynthia as well.
Yeah, as you check in on her, give me a medicine check. She's overworking herself. She doesn't realize that she has a cut on her forehead that is currently still bleeding.
So I'm gonna go straight up to. What's she doing right now?
She is currently binding the wounds of what looks to be like an 11-year-old kid. She has like this giant bundle of like gauze and various different supplies that she's brought up, and she's just kind of like binding his arm. And she's like,
So I'm just gonna go there and sort of just
"You're gonna be okay."
like forcefully like take over. Like,
Oh,
hold on,
what?
I got this. Give me a second, Cynthia.
Same. No, it's fine. I can handle it.
Just give me a second, and I just take the bandages from her and finish bandaging the kid. All right, does that feel better now, kid?
He looks at you. Yeah. Oh no.
Do you have family?
My mom and dad are. I don't know where they're.
Well, I'm sure we can find them. They all probably are at in the city right now, just looking for you. So
Right.
we can take you there.
Give me a deception check.
Sorry, deception?
Yep. Or persuasion. I mean, technically, this is a deception, but he looks at you. Okay. Oh,
Yeah, a lot of people made it through that circle. People still coming through. So
yeah. I'll find them. He kind of runs off, and you can see Cynthia looks back at you.
do you see the state you're in right now?
I'm fine.
You're not fine. You were literally bleeding out of your forehead.
She kind of like feels her forehead. It's
I just go straight to like bandaging it up.
She just lets
You need to rest. You don't realize that you were basically in the heart of it all, and
I'm fine.
you have nothing left.
Same. I'll be fine.
Just you can't help people if you're about to collapse yourself. Trust me.
I still have supplies.
You-
At least I should
Just-
give them out to someone else who can help at least. Right?
We can both do that together tomorrow once you've rested a bit and you don't look like you're gonna trip over your shoes.
Give me a persuasion check with advantage. She looks at you. Oh, okay. She kind of like places one of her arms on like your shoulder, and then just like immediately collapses unconscious into your arms.
Yeah, go fucking figure.
Like there's
Can I
not
just
even a single break. She just goes.
The adrenaline finally gave out.
I see this happening.
Yeah, absolutely.
I kind of just hold her hand and just whisper, I promise. I promise.
I'm gonna approach them. Zane, if I may, I still have the capacity to heal some wounds, if you'd let me.
Are you sure I would love to have her healed, but are you sure there's a lot of other injured people?
I imagine Darcy has been using Saros as support and walked over.
Sure.
Yeah, he could come too.
You do see like there are like not enough shaman who are currently kind of trying to. They're doing both a mix of magic and kind of like actual physical trauma, like treating as much as possible. But there is burns all over so many of these people. There is like scorch marks, cuts. Some of them are. It's not a pretty sight.
She was helping others. If we can get her back up. maybe she can help more.
I think all she needs right now is rest, but that's not an injury unconsciousness. That's a exhaustion unconsciousness.
I think Cynthia would murder you and me if she found out that we used the healing on her and not the others.
That too. She seems the sort.
Then I will respect that and help out where I can, and probably try to find some like children that are injured to help.
Sure. Give me a medicine check.
Okay, if everyone's helping, Vaso's gonna help people out too. Like if we're just not
Yeah.
gonna leave.
I mean,
Cool. So if
it's up
everyone
to
is
you guys. Are you leaving or are you helping? Because that's two different
Eclipse
choices.
Eclipse is going.
Okay.
Zane already stopped and like helped. So like I think Vaso
Zane
will.
would be helping at this point.
Yeah, Saros would stay and help as much as he can.
I think Eclipse would probably have a map, being obviously proficient with cartographer's tools, about where his home is.
Yeah.
So if if people are gonna stay behind, I think he's gonna hand it to whoever one of the 4 people, 5 people staying behind, and just kind of hand them the map, and then just why he's got one thing on his mind. He's going home.
Yeah.
Darcy will use the remainder. Will use his last 3 spell slots and then leave if someone else will provide him physical support.
Give me a
Yeah,
strength save, Eclipse.
I'm following
Strength
Eclipse.
save?
Yeah.
Okay.
Your legs are not able to support you.
Ah, well.
You get like maybe 6 or 7 steps of dragging yourself along basically before you basically just collapse onto the ground. Your knees are horrifically weak. You can barely keep yourself upright, and like it's not a good time.
I can
As-
heal people quickly, and then I can carry people. I can turn into a horse, and I can carry people where they need to go.
I'll say that. Well, Zane, would you go with them after you're done helping a few people, or would you stay and try and help out as many people as you can?
You would probably first get Cynthia taken care of, just send her off somewhere where she can rest, and then
Alepha kind of like basically scoops her up, takes her with her.
Yeah, and then he would probably just continue her work of just helping the people fleeing.
As Eclipse like kind of falls after a moment, I like to imagine that there's a long hand that reaches over very slowly and kind of goes under his arms and like lifts him up as Orez just slowly like kind of picks him up and puts him over its shoulder.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, I mean, he would still absolutely vocalize wanting to go home as opposed to waiting, obviously.
Yeah, I mean it has like barding and reins on it, so like you could kind of lead him in a direction, but
yeah.
Okay, I will let you guys begin your week-long rest here. We will pick up next time with what you do during that rest. However, you also level up. You do level up at the beginning of this rest.
Cool. So I'm just gonna hit that. I'm just gonna hit that now.
Feel free to hit your level up things now. You would get it at the end of this first short rest period, but like you would get the full benefits of the level up during your downtime.
Okay. Wait, one last. Did you say there was like something I saw when they revived?
Yes. Let me tell you what that symbol is. You'll have to give me a moment to find it.
So for hit points, it's rolling, and if we don't get average, If we get lower than average, we just take average.
Yes, if you get below average, you roll average, or you take average.
And we only add con once, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Ooh, max.
Nice.
Well, that's an average.
I gotta
Gets us
remember
a
how to
level
go in.
5.5.
Yeah, because you have to like find a way to increase your other class
Yeah.
up with it.
What's the average? 1d6.
There.
1d6 is 4.
All right. So you
Good
guys
lord, that's
plus
also
6 for
average.
that.
Son of a bitch.
What did we get?
So a 12-point increase.
Let me check my own notes.
If it'll let me increase my paladin level.
You see, Eclipse. I will DM you on Discord what you see.
He's done it! It wasn't me this time! He fucked it up!
Oh shit! Fuck.
He fucked it up and it wasn't my name this time!
Still messed it up.
Ah shit!
There's the other one.
Oh
Good
god,
that we
it's
have
a
two.
DM.
Ah, lovely. At least now I know it's not just me.
I would change my max HP.
You gotta first hit the unlock the lock on the top left of your sheet.
Mhm.
Click that, and a bunch of gears should show up. The one on your health bar, click that.
Oh, right. Okay.
Oh, Jake, you're probably gonna have to manually go in and change my paladin level because
Hmm?
where it's a homebrew subclass, it's not identifying that that's a thing.
What? Oh no. In your features, if you go into features, you can click Paladin, I think. Yeah. And then you can change it to level 6.
It doesn't let me. Like I click it, nothing happens.
Did you unlock your sheet?
Yep. I'm in edit mode. Doesn't do anything.
Oh,
Like
can
it
fly now.
highlights, but I can't.
okay, there you
Oh,
go.
good heavens.
I did it for you.
Okay.
I can fly now.
I too can technically fly, but only when I use Step of the Wind.
Oh, here's
However,
the 2d10.
I do now have a swimming speed and a climbing speed of 60.
Nice.
Whoa.
Wait, what?
Whoa.
Really? That's crazy.
Well, level 6 Ranger gives me an additional 5 feet of walking speed, and I gain a climbing speed and swimming speed equal to my walking speed. And because I'm a monk, I have now plus 15 movement speed, plus mobile, which makes my base movement speed 60.
That's crazy.
So, you know.
Okay, so the one thing
I'm
I
all
can't,
terrain now, alright?
for whatever reason, it's trying to give me a single 6th level spell slot that I do not have, that I wouldn't even have.
Oh, it's probably because you're classified as 2 level 6 character classes. So it's wanting to make you a 5th level total caster.
Well,
Yeah,
6th level.
some of this you'll have to edit yourself.
Hmm.
Because we're doing this weird system. Right?
I've been trying to. I can't actually delete it.
Is your sheet in edit mode?
Yes, it is grayed out when I go to the configure spell slots option.
It shouldn't be. Oh, it's probably because it's like an important aspect. Which spell slots are you trying to edit?
The 6th level spell slots.
Do you not get something from Warlock?
I'm not a warlock.
Oh yeah, you're not a Warlock. Why is it giving you a 6th level spell?
Because I'm 2 different fucking spellcasters. There we go. Thank you.
Well, it's grayed out because there's no value inside of it.
It was great. It was grayed out when there was a 1 in there to begin with.
Yeah. Because the 1 is the default number.
Mm-hmm.
It should be fixed now.
Yeah, no, it's gone now.
You have no value.
Damn, that's fucked up. Oh,
Information.
Well, that's
about-
unfortunate. Let's roll that D8. Oh, cool.
hey, Max.
Oh, there you
Well,
go.
you know that
Max
I guess
now.
that balances.
Good
Yeah.
for you. I rolled
So-
dog shit.
8 plus 6, 14 plus 2.
Oh, I see what you did there. I'm like, oh my god.
Wait, do we get the HP increase from both?
Yeah, but you only
Awesome.
get your con modifier once.
Yeah.
Oh. Oops. Okay.
Woohoo! 95 HP.
Damn.
You know what I love from this session? Darcy mentioning that he's seen the tree, Syraxis asking several times, "What the fuck you mean you've seen the tree before?" And everything just getting immediately sidetracked.
That's okay. You guys can talk about it next time. Next time will be the downtime session, so feel free to plan whatever it is that you wish to spend your week doing. Remember, it's light activity or things that aren't too intensive and has to be considered relatively restful.
Okay.
Oh yeah, get vectored. I have a +3 to all saves.
Darcy and
Yes.
Eclipse.
Uh-huh.
Because of the trauma you have suffered,
I was gonna ask. Yep.
both of you will have 3 levels of exhaustion starting this rest.
3?
3.
A lot of trauma.
Cool.
It's
Oh.
I'll tell you right now that it's because of the way that both of you died. That was the reason.
Yeah, no, I fully understand that.
Man, this is bullshit. He actually saw something when he died. I just died of a brain hemorrhage.
To be fair,
I didn't even get to. I
You
didn't even
just
get to
died. You
see
just died
anything.
because you hit the collect call button.
Yeah, literally, I didn't even get to see or experience anything. I just died cause.
to be fair, Darcy, one thing that I had like kind of forgotten to kind of mention really, when his
Yes.
right leg disintegrated, the dust had collected around you.
Ah.
Okay.
That's it.
Oh.
But is that good or bad?
From what you could tell, give me an Arcana check actually.
Sure. Is this with the exhaustion?
No, this is without. This would have been before you suffered the brain hemorrhage basically.
Okay, so still a 13.
It seemed protective.
Okay.
That's it.
Is
Great
it
session, guys.
is any of that still there? Like, is any of the fucking presents still there?
Oh no, it's gone. All of it is gone. Everything part of it.
Oh, so that
Uh,
that literally did nothing for me.
Oh
I might have
no.
prevented you from
No.
outright dying.
I did outright die. What the fuck do you mean?
Well, like fully dead in that space.
Maybe is that true?
It protected you long enough to get you out of the space.
Oh, cool.
You just happened
What's
to
the-
die before it, but
Question. I can't remember in this game mode with this long rest system. Getting rid of exhaustion is
Short rests.
Short rests? Okay.
Yeah,
just
so like
wanted to
3
make
days
sure.
in will be good.
3 days in,
Okay.
you'll be
Just
fine.
wanted to make sure.
Was the information about my holy symbol shared?
I think you had, like, you could tell him. I think it was just like a swirl. It was basically like a swirling shape that kind of like almost it twirls in and kind of like folds in on itself almost.
Oh yeah, I was talking about like what you were going to give.
To Kay?
I think it was yeah.
Yeah, that one
Was
would have
that-
been shared. Yeah.
Oh,
sent it to
okay,
him I sent it to him as a DM.
Okay.
Okay, can I have done like a religion check? Is that it on that?
Yeah,
Or should I just
absolutely.
start next session?
Another
You can give me a religion
spell.
check. You have no idea what it is.
Ooh. You know, I'll share it with Saros.
Saros. I mean, you could tell Saros what.
Yeah.
As in, you have to do it. Because I DM'd it.
Okay.
No one else has it.
Okay.
Gonna do that next time during the.
It's up to you guys. Do you guys want to do it now, or do you want to do it next time?
Let's do it right now. Well, before we forget.
Okay.
Yeah, let's put in general. But I'm pulling Saros aside and just asking. But this is like, let's say like this is like next day, not while we're working. Like, Saros, when you saved those two, when you brought them back, I saw a strange symbol. Like I couldn't recognize it. What was that?
My god is named Sunstripe, and he is. I've been following in his light for the last 18 or so years.
But let me draw for you, because I know Sunstripe's symbol, and that was not it.
Hey, Celeste.
Yeah,
Give me an intelligence saving throw.
saving throw.
You weren't supposed to say that.
What the?
You don't remember what it looks like.
Oh sure, I just like to pull up my paper and ink, and I'm just like drawing a blank. It was like it was like it was like it was a symbol. Like I've never seen it before, but it was not Sunstripes, but it was. I don't know how to. I just can't. And yeah, Celeste it's just fumbling.
You must be shaken up from today's events. Should probably. Wait, was that? This is the next day?
Next day, yeah.
You said? Okay. It'll come to you, I'm sure.
Yeah, I'm sure will. Okay. Also, Jake, heads up. I'm gonna pull up the other character from my backstory. I'm gonna like send a sending to him next session.
Yep, sure.
I'm gonna give you a heads up.
Yeah.
The Volthok Stormguard. I'm gonna like basically ask him to come here, but I'll do that next session.
Don't worry, I've got everything in your backgrounds prepared.
Okay, good. Just making sure.
But we'll pick up
Boy,
next time.
you guys get to meet the wife next session, and
Yeah.
probably the mother-in-law.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Boom.
Earlier you said don't fight the dragons, they're my mother-in-laws, which could, without writing it down, mean that they belong to your mother-in-law or multiple, two of them are your
That's why.
mother-in-laws.
That's why I said you were what? Because in my mind,
Yeah.
I heard it's my mother-in-law's, as in like I have multiple mother-in-laws who happen to be dragons, and I was exceedingly confused.
Mother-in-law's
mean-
possessive.
I thought you were confused because it was like my mother-in-law's a dragon, just casually.
Yeah,
Yeah.
not true
Like-
though, as far as he knows.
I mean, it could be like a relationship where your mother-in-law's dragon is also kind of like your mother too.
Okay. I swapped out Catnap, and I've taken Slow in its place, and now I have Dispel Magic and Counterspell as well.
Hey, nice.
Oh, both. Wow.
Just literally
Nice.
fuck your magic and anything you have planned in that regard.
Don't worry, guys, I can move so fast now, and I can move along all surfaces.
Don't
Do
worry,
we
Practically.
have Tiny Hut?
you guys
Yep.
are starting to get some.
Okay, yeah, we're good.
Oh yeah,
Because
that's
of
one
the
of your
seal being
yeah.
undone, you will be encountering some fucked up shit now. Woo! I've been fucking waiting to use these. I mean, what?
I can't wait to see how this shit has fucked up the other dragons in my life.
Time to die.
Wahoo!